Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm here today to do a fun little folio. I literally have to be somewhere in 30 minutes, and so I need to get this done in 15, so I have 15 minutes to get dressed, which only takes me like 5 minutes to get dressed. Like, my hair is already done and everything, but I wanted to do this because when we were at To Make or Scrap the World's retreat, we had to do a timed project. We had 30 minutes, and it was kind of like Chopped, but for crafts. We had 30 minutes with the bag of stuff that she gave us. So I'm only going to give myself 15 minutes. I know I'm going to do a 2x3 folio because that's what I did for hers, and I do folios super quickly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to do a folio in 15 minutes, start to finish. All right, so let me put 15 minutes and go. Let's see, I need this 2 1/4. 1/4 by 3 1/4. Sorry if I'm not interacting with y'all, but okay, so let's do 4, 6, 6 1/2, 6 3/4. Okay. So I need to measure this. Oh, I did not put any hinges on. I'm going to make a half an inch hinge just so I can add more stuff. 2, 4, 6, 7, 7 1/2, 7 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, 7 3/4. I guess I should have put do not disturb. Don't read my messages. So we got 2 1/4, 2 3/4. And 5 1/2. Okay. I probably do not need a half an inch, but oh no, I forgot to make it longer so I can make a waterfall in there. But that's okay. We got dang it, I dropped my sword blade. Okay, so I gotta redo that. No, I don't, because you know what? I do. I'm gonna do 3 1/2. But I can use those same measurements. So 7 3/4. I didn't account for my pictures. 2 1/4, 2 3/4, 5 and 5 1/2. Okay. Alright, now I can make a waterfall. No, not a waterfall. A accordion. Accordion, yep. Okay, I'm going to make that 3 1/4. Okay. And we're going to do 2 1/4 plus 2 1/4 is what? 4. I can't think when I'm in a rush. 2.25 plus 2.25, 4 1/2 plus 2.25, 6. Really? Okay, well, I'm going to leave the calculator. Plus 2.25, 9. And plus 2.25, oh, 11 1/4. 11 1/4. I'm going to cut that actually. Okay, cool. Alright, so accordion fold. Come on, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, valley, mountain. Whichever way, I'm going fast. Was this my good one or the bad one? That's the bad one. Here's the good one. Okay, that's perfect. It's not perfect because I made it exactly. See, this is when you're trying to go fast and you don't think. I needed to make them 2.5. So 3.5. I will definitely use that paper on something else. And then I need to make my insides 2.5, 3, or 5.5, and 6. And then go 2.5 on that mark, cut it off. Okay. Now my piece should fit in this little folio. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. As you can see, my screen went off, so I don't even know how much time I have left. Okay, now that fits perfectly. Glue. Oh my gosh. Okay, glue. And that's going to be my center. My pocket is going to be, what just flushed? Looky here, ghost. I don't have time, okay? Cool. Okay, I'm going to make a pocket. So that's 2.5. I need it to be 3.5. A little less than 3.5. I want it by, I'm going to put this pocket at 2.5. No, I'm going to put it at 2. So then my pocket's only 1 inch. And then score it at 1/2 inch on all 3 sides. There's already a scoring mark in there. Okay. And 1/2 inch. Right. Cute little pocket. I'm going to use glue. Where's my... Okay. Yeah, pocket's a little cheater way because it takes up a lot of space. Alright, so just a little bit of glue on there. And of course my glue is clogging up. Okay, cute little pocket. Gonna add a small little ticket stub, a little tag in there. Okay. The other side I'm leaving blank because it's gonna close up my folio like so. I'm gonna add a magnet. To close it up. Oh my gosh, I can't get my tape out. Okay, and okay. Okay. Right. Paper. I did not think this through. I did not grab a paper, so I'm still going to try to keep on my time. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. I know, like I'm biting my nails. Oh my gosh. I don't know where a paper collection is. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. I got scraps. I got scraps. All right. We can't make decisions. Okay. All right, decisions. Let's go. I want this to be on the cover, so it's 2.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to do 2.5 by 3.5. Cover, cute. This is a collection of Seeds of Faith. Oh my gosh, my glue is going to drive me nuts. Okay, so Seeds of Faith. Okay. Okay, inside is going to be this pink paper. This is by Illustrates Faith. I'm doing mine 1/8 of an inch shorter, whatever that measurement is. I can't think right this second because I'm trying to rush. I got 3 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. And I want this here. All right. And I'm not matting the this piece only because your 2x3 pictures are going to fit perfectly, but I do wish I would have matted this before I glued this down, but that's okay. By golly, that is perfect. You just trim it down just a little bit. Oops. I love this little bird paper. It's so cute. Okay. I always have time to clean my hands. And then do I have another little scrap that can fit? That. That was what, 1 inch? Yes, I know I cut it too small because I didn't measure. I know. But what I'm going to do to fix that this little, nope, I wanted to add this piece. And a little pink piece up in there. All right, we're almost done. Okay. And then I need to add, done. Okay, so for 15 minutes, I did excellent. I was almost done. So let's just go ahead and finish it because it's not going to take me that much more to finish this up. I'm going to add the dots to the back. But that was pretty great of me for 15 minutes. I'm super impressed with myself. I do these challenges with myself every so often, especially with like matting, because I am not the best at matting, and sometimes it just takes me such a long time to decide what I'm actually going to use, what papers. And if you have it on a timer and you force yourself to, you know, stick to that timer for the most part, then you're good to go. Because you have to trust in a paper collection that it all matches no matter what you put down. So that was my biggest problem, was trusting in paper collections. I'm gonna put, I don't have enough polka dot. Let's do music notes. Let's see. So not too much more than 15 minutes. You can get this done. I'll put the measurements in the description box in case you want to do this exact one. Maybe time yourself and do it in the 15-20 minute run. See how much slower I'm now working because I don't have a timer on. Yep. Okay. So that's just kind of what I do. Just every so often, I love doing these little time challenges, and it really worked out because during the retreat, we had a time challenge, and I wasn't scared because I do this quite often. I usually don't record it though. Okay. And alright, so now I just need to find something to put on my cover, and I am done because I did a magnetic closure, so I don't have to worry about any other closure. And it is super duper cute. Can even make a little tag. There's a hole punch. You know what? I don't have a, this one's fine. That's a big old hole, but that's the hole. That's the circle punch I have available. I don't know where my hole puncher is. Put like this little tag in there. And something on the cover, and I'm done. Let's go with, see, I don't have a timer. Let's go with You're Free to Fly, and I'm going to back it on some black. quickly. And I'm just gonna slice my edges. That's it. All right, so I am absolutely done. I didn't want to cover up that bird, but you can add some little sparkles if you want, but I'm done. Quick 15 minutes. Well, would have been 15. Little folio. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.